Hi, Cancer, Hill and Grasshopper here to do your June 2025 reading. And yeah, we've got a reading here. This is a subject I don't love to talk about, but it seems like Spirit really needs to tell you about this. So we're starting with the tea leaves here. We've got the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. We've got bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise. In the center, we have man, dealings or relationships with a man. Then we have bowl, plenty of material things. Here we have angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Before I say anything else about anything about it, I just want to get my first sentence here from Tarot. I have a very good feeling what this is about. I don't love it. But let's just see what Tarot said. Three of Wands, okay. So this is you, Cancer. You're watching your ships come in. You're apparently doing very well financially. You're very well respected at your job. There's probably a promotion on the way if you haven't gotten it yet. What else do we have here? Both of them, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have Seven of Cups here. The world is your oyster type message here. Nine of Wands is you working hard, but the celebration isn't forthcoming. You know, the Fool. You hear me stalling. Like I really don't want to talk about this. Here you are. You know, this is very conflicted reading. This is like, yay, you're moving forward. You're successful. You're doing well. But the one thing that's holding you back here is this man. Um, and when it comes to tea leaves, I mean, it's very, very clear that it's talking about a man. A lot of the times I'm like, oh, it's the divine masculine, doesn't need to be a man necessarily, but I really feel like we're talking about a man here. Yeah. Pendulum is in the affirmative here. So, right. Look, the situation is, do we have the moon reversed here? No, it's upright. Okay. So what we've got here is you like really progressing in your success here, and we've got a man who is threatened by it. This is somewhat of a typical story. We all hear about this every now and then, where a man feels emasculated by a woman's success that they're with. Um, not a fun subject. This is insecurity in this man's um on this man's part. And I can't ignore that we have angel here, protection from harm. So some of you, there's levels here in terms of each individual uh, cancer that has varying danger here. Some of it is just kind of a nuisance type problem where you have to deal with this man and his insecurities, but some of the men are actually kind of dangerous. So we need to do something about this for some of you. Um, None of you are surprised here. All know who you're dealing with. Um, you do have protection here, but just because you have protection, Cancer, does not mean that you should stay. And that was a pregnant pause there because this is not my decision. But I mean, it has to be discussed. A man like this does not get better. There's nothing that you could do or say to make him feel less emasculated or, left behind or any of that business than men like this feel, right? These are deep-seated issues in this man that you cannot fix. It's not your job to fix. The universe is rising, is calling him to ascend, and he is not hearing that call. And it's not your job to make him hear that call. What else we got, Spirit? I've been talking a lot for the past few months, and especially in June, about the Earth split and the ascension, right? And those of you who have been watching me for a while, I talk about every now and then being in a station, right? We're all kind of in an airport or train station or whatever, and we've all got our paths to continue on, and not everyone in our lives are getting on the same train, plane, automobile. You know, some are going on the same path, but a lot of them are not. This is the time for you to end some of the seasons that you've been going through with people. Not everyone's meant to be in your life forever. And this can mean husbands, boyfriends, no matter how long you've been with them. You've come to the end here. And I mean, even the nonviolent ones, I would say this is true for everyone that this resonates with. And Spirit is saying yes, even the nonviolent ones. Because you know what? Like I said, this is not going to get better. This is only going to get worse. This man is never going to celebrate with you. He is going to resent you. He is going to sabotage you. He is going to do everything he can to make you miserable so you can release this this beautiful prize that you're being given from the universe. He does not want you to have it. King of Cups is here to tell you that you need to detach yourself from your emotions here. You've got to make a practical decision for yourself because that's what the King of Cups does. Eight of Wands. This is all happening too fast for you. Not the success. It's what's going on with the man. You're like, wait a minute, what did you say? What is he doing? What's happening? What do you mean you're not happy? You're not celebrating? Why are you mad? This realization that this man is not happy for you kind of hits you like a Mack truck. In some ways you're not surprised, but in other ways you are, and it's just like overwhelming for you. Reversed? No, they're both right. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. Two of Swords, right? Two of Swords is next to the Ace, the Eight of Wands. Like I said, overwhelming for you. And then that produces the feeling of like, oh, what do I do? You know? You're over here celebrating, like, yay, I got a raise. And then here's the man sitting at the kitchen table with a scowl on his face. And you're like, what? This doesn't match my happiness and and his, you know, lack of approval here. This makes you feel like, well, oh no, what am I going to do? What are you going to do? You're really going to assess this. And when you're finished assessing, it's time to pack a bag or pack theirs. You know, it's time to end this. Ten of Pentacles, this is your success here. And it's right under Angel. The angel is protecting the success. Do we need tarot clarification? No. Yeah, the message is pretty clear here. Advice. Whispers of love. Okay, so you've got a Whispers of Love card coming. Is it too big to shuffle? God, these cards stick. Jeez. Oh, this one. Okay. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. I don't think I need to read the blurb for this. No. Spirit agrees. This is honesty with yourself. And we talked about this already, right? With the seasons. You need to be honest with yourself about the season that is ending for you. I'm allowing another pregnant pause, Cancer. And I do this when there is a hard decision for the querent to make. Because I don't like to, excuse me, I don't like to feel like I'm forcing someone to make a decision. You know, no matter how forceful spirit behind me is being, like tell them, uh, because I know everyone has free will and so does spirit, but spirit is really trying to guide you in the right direction. Speak with love and truth to yourself. And this is very difficult for cancers, okay? You guys are the homebodies. You are all about family. The last thing that you want to do is end a domestic relationship. Nobody hates that more than a cancer. You do not like to be told this, but Cancer. I know that you know what I'm telling you is true. This is not going to get better. The more you wait, the worse it's going to get. And I am not going to preach at you. You know what you have to do. Have a talk with your spirit guides. They are here in this reading, pleading with you. They know you have free will, but they are waiting to help you. Allow them, please. Ask them for help and guidance, and you will receive it. Okay? I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys in the comments section. I answer every single one. So, please have at it. Tell me what's on your mind. Um, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, guys, so please like and subscribe. Every single one is cherished, so I thank you in advance. I will speak to you soon, Cancer. Love, light, and many blessings.